welcome to the Tenderloins Podcast, kind of.
Yes, kind of.
Brian Quinn, with me is Sal Vulcano.
Yes.
What we're presenting to you today is actually...
an opportunity.
Right. That's right. This is an episode of a podcast called Space Monkeys. That's kind of a mishmash of everybody that we do podcasts with. Today we're with Bryan Johnson. Say hi, Bryan.
Oh, hey, guys.
And Ming Chen.
Hello.
And this is going on the Tell 'em Steve Dave feed, but we decided to also release it on the Tenderloins feed.
Already
Right.
People are like, who's Bryan John and who's Ming Chen? And what the hell is
Let's just say
Tell 'em Steve
real
Dave?
quick, Bryan is part of another award-winning podcast called Tell 'em Steve Dave on the Smodcast Network.
Right.
And he does that with Walt Flanagan, Bryan Johnson, and Ming Chen is also on the show as a guest a lot. And we are melding our podcasts together. Right. Bryan Johnson is also on the AMC series Comic Book Men.
You didn't have to mention that.
As is Ming.
As is Ming, absolutely.
Two breakout stars of AMC's Comic Book
Yes,
Men.
which usually comes on right after The Walking Dead, if you're a fan.
That's right.
Yes.
But it's going to be on this now Thursdays. When's it going to be on, guys?
Thursdays at 9 o'clock, right? Starting
Valentine's Day, February
Valentine's
14th.
Day.
Right.
Yes.
And the reason
And since, the people that watch our show do not have Valentine's.
don't have plans.
No. They are spending Valentine's Day alone, so why not spend it with us?
with four handsome, strapping gentlemen. Anyway, the reason we've decided to release it on the Tenderloins feed as well is because Sal and I and Bryan Johnson will be appearing live
Yes.
in Los Angeles, February 2nd at the John Lovitz Podcast Theater.
At 10 p.m.
And this podcast that you're about to listen to, hopefully, is basically a
little taste.
little taste of what's going on, a little infomercial taste, if you will, of what's going on.
Right.
So, enjoy it, and we'll be back next week. I'm hoping with a regular Tenderloins podcast. Right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We don't have a sign-off.
We don't.
I noticed that you have sign-offs here.
Sign-offs are big over in this podcast.
And Bryan's other two podcasts that he does, the Tell 'em Steve Dave, which you can find them on Twitter at Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Right.
When they finish... Tell 'em Steve is actually a tagline from a Kevin Smith movie that Walt and Bryan are in. And so they say, Tell 'em Steve, and that's their sign
Sure.
off. Tell 'em Steve.
And Ming, you have an end for Puck Nuts too, right? Or Kai Sell
I was
Comics?
Rangers Eat Nuts, and I saw comics is just, and there you go.
And there you go.
And those are two podcasts that Ming does also on the Smodcast Network.
Yes.
Right.
Smodcast.com.
So you're saying we need a sign-off.
We don't have a sign off. I don't know if we should vote for it now without Murr and
Well, how do you guys end the show otherwise?
We just
You just stop talking?
Usually we just say, all right, we'll see you next week. There's no cohesive. It just ends.
yeah.
It just ends.
All right.
So maybe we should work on that.
Oh, we have tons of taglines from the show.
Right.
And you could just be like, welcome to White Castle, bitch.
Right.
Or anything with a punch like that.
Right. All right. Well, why don't we leave that for a vote?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
We'll let people
How
vote.
about Larry's here? We got to go.
All right. Larry's here. We got to go. What? Staci kicked me and said, hey,
She has one.
don't call me mustache.
Don't call me mustache.
Until then, don't. I would, Stace, but the only problem I have with it is, I'm just so sick of the mustache thing. not from our show, but, the hipster mustache. Everybody's got that stupid tattoo on the inside of their finger thing.
But what is that
What?
that finger thing?
Somebody you know has that tattoo?
We got it because of you.
There's nothing I can help with that.
Two people got it because
Really?
of you and wanted me to tell you. I actually have pictures of it in my phone. They're very nice people.
They should have called and asked me on that one. I take that back. I mean, the awesome, hysterical tattoo on the finger.
My niece's friend got that same exact tattoo, and she's
Yeah.
15. So, what is this tattoo? What is it? Is it like Hello Kitty or something? Or what is this mustache that people are getting?
Oh, no.
tattooed of?
You put a mustache here and then, on your finger on the inside. And then you're like, uh-huh.
And this is a thing.
It's
a thing.
Where did
I've
it
seen
stem from?
I don't know. First time I saw it was a few years back.
Yeah. I think that's when, mustaches started
Kitchen.
coming in as, a hipster
Mustache ride.
No, that's when mustaches were cool, when people were using them for free mustache rides.
Right.
I'm talking, this is after that. People started growing handlebar mustaches and walking down Williamsburg streets and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's where it came from.
The Tenderloins podcast, I listened to the first. It's so irregular that I never know when it's there.
It's
But
to me back on track now. Though.
Yeah.
is it PG-13 at least, or what am I rated R? NC-17?
Not a hard R.
Triple X?
It's not always, but we don't I don't think we
It's
hold
just
anything
cursing,
back.
really. It's not really topic of right.
Right.
We talked about gay cats recently, but I don't think it's anything.
Yeah, I think this. I mean, you'll hear words.
Light R then is what I'm.
Light R, heavy PG-13.
All right.
Yeah. Why? Who do you?
No, I was just wondering
Oh, okay, okay.
because it's the first couple were like relatively clean. So
No,
I didn't know if.
If that's how you feel about the first couple, that's how you feel about all of them.
All right.
Yeah. You know, we don't want the hammer
Of true TV coming down on you.
Well, they have no say in it. They don't. It's not their podcast. They don't.
The
run
Hammer
it.
of Murray, you mean?
Yeah, maybe the Hammer of Murray. So
Go take a mustache, right?
I
Murray,
thought you
lighten
were
up.
going to say 4.
the Hammer of Thor. Okay, so enjoy this episode of Space Monkeys.
Extra bonus fun thing.
Sure, sir. And if you can come to the show out in Los Angeles, come.
Yeah, it's, we won't be out there with the Tenderloins as a whole on stage live anytime soon.
No, the two good ones will be there.
You said it, I didn't.
2 good ones will be there. Yeah, so we're coming through LA. A lot of people always ask us. That's the thing we get asked the most. When are you coming here? When are you coming there? All the people in California and the surrounding areas will be in LA that week, and you can see us live on February 2nd.
Right.
And there you go.
Okay,
Shame
cool.
on you if you don't come.
And if you subscribe to any of our, Tell 'em Steve Ave and the Tenderloins Podcast, and you got this twice, sorry.
I mean, fast forward through. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I got
It's
too
not
much for free.
It's not even fast forward. You just click past it.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't even
Right.
have to listen to the.
Do what Sal does. Click past it. Yeah, unless you're listening on cassette for some reason.
Yeah,
which
and if
is
that's too
fucking
much
weird.
for you, I don't want to be associated with you.
Right. Just get out of our faces. Okay. Well, hey, thanks.
Hey, you guys are the greatest.
All right, we got to go see Larry.
No, Larry's here. You gotta go.
Larry's here. Got to go.
That's like not even from the show.
Tell him Steve Dave sat recording in the comic store, but Bryan Q felt that they needed more. Quinn wanting women, adventure and booze. Bryan just wanted to debate hot button topics and not have to lose, so they travelled. Q driving and hitting pavements, Bryan providing abundances of vague navigations, but whether they win or lose, triumph or fail, listen to this podcast and they will regale you with their tales.
Space Monkeys.
I have been designated to start this shit. This is Space Monkeys. I am identifying myself as Sal Vulcano. You may know me from 1 or 2 other Space Monkeys podcasts. With me also is Brian Quinn.
Hello.
And then we have Bryan Johnson.
Oh, why, hello.
And then are you like in this or are you not in this?
I'm in this now.
And now we have Ming Chen.
Hello, everybody.
This is a special episode. You're getting this. We're going to try and put this up tonight.
Yeah, we could get up there tonight.
Get it up
right, man?
tonight.
Let's get it up tonight.
So we can talk about topical things and be fresh like South
right.
Park.
That's right. And they may be asking themselves, why is a Space Monkeys coming through on Tell 'em Steve Dave's feed?
Everyone's confused.
Everyone's confused right now. Why is it coming to Tell 'em Steve? Why on a Monday? Am I still getting a show on a Friday? What's going on? That's what you're asking yourselves. Why is Sal here? Is that Staci Patel in the background?
All
Yes.
these questions will be answered
Right.
weekly like Lost.
Actually, I was just going to answer them in a row right now.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I don't know. J.J. Abrams has a good formula.
I know, but we're doing a live show in a couple of weeks. That's why we're doing this.
Okay.
So we don't want to space it out 5 weeks. Then we'll
Well,
miss
who's doing a live show? Am I?
you, me.
Well, like John Locke, please do not tell me what to do.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
You know, Suzanne wanted to bang John Locke. I had a hard time watching Lost because she developed a crush on him. Isn't that right, Suzanne?
He's a silver haired,
Silver
no
fox?
hair fox. Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. Even paralyzed, he was more effective than me. More manly than me.
Well, he's more manly than all of us. That's,
right.
I mean, come on.
Because I gave it to her. I was like, you know, you're on the island. Who do you hook up with? And it was like, boom, like John Locke.
yeah.
It
Which
wasn't-
does make sense because this is not the first time I've brought this up. Kevin pointed out, like, you know, he's the older gentleman. It's
Sure.
not like, you know, I would have guessed like Sawyer,
Right.
or Boone.
Gin.
Oh, right. Boone was a bit hard. I would have done Jack. I would have done Jack.
No
I mean,
gin?
not that I would have.
right.
No gin. All right, never mind.
No gin. Sure. Right, man.
Man.
I mean, even what was Emily de Ravine's name? The blonde
Claire.
Even Claire, I would think. But no, went right for the old timer.
Okay. Well, there you're gonna
made me
go.
feel. I don't know how it made me feel. I'm still figuring it out.
Still working through that.
Yeah.
So to answer the questions, we're doing this as almost a commercial of sorts for the live show we're doing. We'll be appearing at the John Lovitz Theater in Los Angeles.
Woo!
What was it? What's the date on that?
February 2nd.
February 2nd. Saturday, February 2nd. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Now, man, can you put in the Hollywood?
It's too much work. You just did it for me, so thank you.
We'll just use that then.
Saturday, February 2nd at 10 p.m. after Hollywood Babylon with Kevin Smith and Jeff.
So hang around.
Not Jeff Garman.
Ralph Garman.
Ralph Garman. I can't believe I got that wrong.
Ralph Garman of Garmin GPS?
No, of Joe Schmo.
Right, I thought he also owned the Garmin GPS empire.
No.
Okay.
Why? So Joe Schmo's not enough? It's brilliant. Do you watch Joe Schmo?
I do.
I've never seen Joe Schmo, but I have used a Garmin GPS in the past, and it worked quite well.
It's touched our lives in multiple ways.
Right. I mean, Joe Schmo is unbelievable. It's
almost perfect.
What is it? What is it exactly? I have heard good things about it.
It's a fake reality show.
Do you hear music?
Yeah, I do.
I think they just turned it down. That's all right. Little music for you in the background. Though I heard that Ming got in trouble recently for using unlicensed music. Is this true, Ming?
I did. How did you guys hear about this? How the fuck did you guys hear about this?
I heard that there was a little cease and desist thrown Ming's way.
Get out from who?
Yeah. Well, we upload our service to a service called SoundCloud.
Okay.
And they have an automated service that goes through each music file you upload, say a podcast, and they make sure you don't use any. They have an automated system to make sure you don't use any copyrighted music. So no more Naughty by Nature, no more Tupac, no more Biggie. Before
favorites.
Because I like to use that before I start off my show. It pumps me up. But,
Should be No More I Sell Comics. That is licensed by Courage My Love and Walt.
Yeah,
and this little bastard.
Until that automated system clamps down on that, I'm going to be using the hell out of it. So,
Ming almost went to jail.
Oh my God! It got that serious? It didn't get that serious.
You would get raped in jail.
Yes, I would. I'm going to try to avoid that. So.
Would they, like somebody as little and effeminate and tasty as Ming gets put in jail? Are they like, look, we can't do this to this fucking cupcake?
No, they
no way.
I don't think
I think
so.
that you would get raped.
Yeah.
Well, what's his
When
crime,
they're
though?
walking you to your cell.
Yeah.
Before you even hit like the common
Like the
area.
warden may pull him into the office and give him the rules, and then just give him a rape and then send him on his way.
Yeah, no fresh fish, none of that shit. So they're lined up and it's over.
Like, so his crime isn't that he was driving drunk, he killed, like, kids getting out of a school bus and then went on to, like, plan to bomb the very same school. His crime was, like, he used Naughty by Nature from SoundCloud, and now he's being brought to his cell. And it's still the same. Like, no change in mentality by the warden and the prisoners.
Yeah, not just like, I thought it was a victimless crime.
I guarantee you no one has ever gone to jail for copyright infringement, and the inmates have been like, stay away from that guy. He's a bad motherfucker. He's downloaded hundreds of Britney Spears songs illegally.
Yeah, he was using them on his podcast for free.
Oh shit! Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
While they're raping you, they make you sing the songs you stole.
There are people in that. There are like 90% of the people in that jail have been there long enough. They're like, "What's a podcast?"
Ming's like, I am beautiful, no matter what you say.
Oh shit!
So Joe Schmo.
So Joe Schmo is the first season. Well, what it is it's a fake reality show where in the first season it was one contestant, and he thought he was competing in one of these shows for, I forget what the first show was.
They're like Survivor type formats.
Right. Mm-hmm. The first one was funny. Don't get me wrong. The second one is one of the funniest things ever put out on television.
Was that the one that we watched?
That was the one where
it wasn't the first one.
No, we watched the second one.
Okay.
You never saw the first one.
Okay.
And it's one of those dating, like The Bachelor. Mm-hmm. And the trick behind Joe Schmo 2 was there were two of them. Two real contestants. Everybody else was fake.
Oh, there was two? I forget.
Yeah, Ingrid, remember the girl? She was suspicious the whole time. Yeah. And Ralph Garman is the host. And in the first one, he played, again, I don't remember the first one as much. I only saw it when it aired. In the second one, he plays this pompish British guy. And it's a spot on performance. And they make fun of, like, the way that they vote people off is like they have black balls. And like he's like, and to like give them, you'll present your black balls to the person who's going to go home with no love. Like, but they play it seriously, like they don't notice, so they catch the contestants looking around, like what the
hell?
Like, and then the eviction ceremonies later on is like the guy who votes a girl out has to give the girls a pearl necklace, and he's like, present your bare neck, this is Ralph Garman, to receive the pearl necklace of love. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's real, like, funny, clever shit like that. And I've watched the whole series probably 4 times through. And Joe showed that was 2004, and the third series just started.
Kristen Wiig was in it, right? Kristen
Wiig was on it. There were like some famous people in it who were.
So what? It airs like every 4, 5, 6 years?
No, the first 2 seasons aired back to back, and then it was canceled. They didn't bring it back, and they just brought it back for a third season. And I only saw the first episode, but it's so fucking funny, man. It's great. So Ralph Garman is great on it, and. I mean, I remember when I realized that he was the one that was doing Babylon with Kevin, I was like blown away. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I love that guy in this stuff.
Right.
He's just as good too now. Now it's the one contestant thinks he's in
Bounty Hunter.
The search for the next bounty hunter.
Right.
And so his name
not on the show. I forget what it is. It's like Trip something.
Yeah, he plays like the host who's like a famous bounty hunter, like a dog type bounty hunter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's really good. So Babylon with him and Kevin goes on at 8. We're at 10.
10 o'clock.
The 3 of us.
Yes.
Bryan Johnson, Sal Vulcano, Brian Quinn, Space Monkeys at the John Lovitz Comedy Club Podcast Theater. Saturday, February 2nd at 10 p.m. I think tickets are like $20. So
we don't even know how much they are. Where would they go to buy tickets?
They would get them at thelovitz.com.
The Lovitz Comedy Club.
Thelovitz.com. There will probably be a banner at csmod.com as well.
Sure. Or go to spacemonkeyspod.com.
Yes.
And there'll be a link there to get the tickets. And it's going to be the 3 of us.
People may not know who I am. I don't even know.
Everybody knows who you are. Your TV's Impractical Joker.
Right. So this is like it's like a Tell 'em Steve Dave / Space Monkey, Comic Book Men, Impractical Joker.
The Tenderloins Podcast.
Tenderloins Podcast. It's a mashup.
Right. It's a mashup. I'm excited.
It's going to be a good time. You're not going to know what to expect. Will you guys be impractically joking anyone, or is that something that you reserve purely for the show? If we shot a video of Bryan where he had to go out and do and played it at the show, how would that be? Would you go with that? Sure. What do I got to do?
We'll put you in the format of our show and make you do something like how we do it. Like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's not a. Would you be up for that? We'll get you out on the street. We'll like hold up signs. You got to do what we say.
Okay.
And we'll air it there. All
right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Excellent. So there you go. We'll show that on and there we go. I mean,
and we're also going to just have a hell of a week in LA that week.
We are going to have a hell of a week
in
LA that week. And Staci will be there. For the Tell 'em Steve Dave fans.
That's right.
Who don't believe she exists. You want to say hi? No, she doesn't.
Will they be able to meet her there, though?
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It's unclear at this point.
Absolutely. You can take as many pictures of her as you want. Put them on Instagram.
You'll wear like a low cut, low cut, low cut.
The sleeping arrangements dismayed me a little bit, Ming.
How is this working out?
Q will be sharing a room with Staci,
right.
and I will be sharing a room with a guy who very well may not even wake up the next morning because he has severe sleep apnea. Could shuffle loose at any moment.
That's all good. I'm all cured of that.
Yeah,
because you have a mask.
Yeah, I had to. No. It's all very simple. It's all very simple. I'm very cured. I sleep with a machine every night for the rest of my life.
Okay, so, you will be. You will be packed in a CPAP machine.
Absolutely. Okay. I don't go leave without it. And I just got like the Cadillac of machines now after my last checkup.
Okay, constant positive airway, whatever.
Humidifier built in. It's like a machine. It's amazing.
Now, what kind of noise does this make?
0. It's unbelievable.
So Bryan's not going to be kept up.
You'll never. It's going to be like you're in the room alone. Really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like that anymore. But that is still an interesting situation because I know that Bryan wants to make sure we have 2 beds. That's for sure.
Oh wait, there's 1 bed.
Trust me,
this has happened in the past.
Trust me.
Yeah, this dates back to like almost 10 years.
Staci just as much wants to make sure that we have 2 beds. So I'm sure that won't be a problem.
You never know what could happen later tonight, though. I may sneak into Bryan's bed.
I'll be camping on the floor like any hetero man would be.
Yeah, still, man, like the sharing the room is a very intimate situation, even with the two beds.
We've shared rooms before.
Sure.
Yeah, lots of times.
But you see people.
When we went to New Orleans, were you in our room with us? I don't think you were when me and you were pounding on the door. Like we had.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. We had the door that connected us, and it was the three of us. And the door that connected us, we had the ability to lock it from our side.
Yes. He was flipping out.
And the guys were on the other side. Yeah, it was like 3 a.m, and then we would just be like, boom, 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 boom. Just
this was after like 10 hours of driving. He wanted to sleep so bad. He just kept doing it. Yeah. And then he came out of the room. Didn't he come out of the room unhinged?
Yes. Yeah.
Like he was just like swatting away like cinder block columns to get to us.
He was wild-eyed, yeah.
And then we ditched him at the gas station.
Yeah, we drove off.
And then watched him from afar. I just got a gift if people are interested. Yeah, this is the kind of up-to-date stuff that you can expect. Like this just happened. Like this is going to air in a few hours. I just got this gift a few hours ago.
Okay.
Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Toys are included are part of a Playmobil set from the Netherlands, which is why this Christmas present is a bit late. Wait a second.
What, is this Black Pete?
It could be Black Pete. Hold on.
Tell me it's Black Pete.
This is from an appreciative fan, Casey Bernard, who's I'm assuming is... I don't know if he's from the Netherlands or just the stuff is from the Netherlands.
Please tell me there's a Black Pete.
If there's a little Black Pete in here, they're going to be... Oh, whoa, he got me a Bluebeard's original beard saver.
All right.
He got me...
good. You gifts too. Very nice.
Okay, here we go. Here's some toys. There's a horse. There's...
is it Black Pete?
You can see him through there.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, shit. Black Pete.
What is it, a figurine?
Bro.
Yeah, that's Black Pete, all right. There's no mistaking that.
Black Pete.
That's just sure, right? That's not Black Kevin?
No, it's not like Black Bob or anything.
Wow.
This is what he says. These are from a Playmobil set. Wow, Netherlands is not the most progressive.
No.
Let's open this
they probably are in other respects. So Black Pete's anybody who's listening.
Like their health insurance is awesome, but they still have Black Pete in their Playmobil sets.
Oh, wow. Look at the big earrings they gave.
Yeah,
that is
huge
racist.
hoop earrings.
Black Pete, for anybody who hadn't heard the episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave, is in the Netherlands. Santa has an assistant named Black Pete, who's
slash
slave, who comes to your house and robs.
Well, he's
Black Pete Unchained.
Yeah, the D's silent.
Quentin's next movie.
So, it's racist as shit. And in the Christmas time, it's all blackface, like white college kids in blackface walking around getting drunk as Black Pete.
Yeah, and there was a bit of a to-do about it this year.
And is that steeped purely in tradition, or is there a wink like this is still going on and we're going to get away with it because
I feel like a little from column A, a little column from B there.
Hey, look, Santa Claus has a Pope hat too.
Well, that's the thing. He was a pope in the lore of that. Mm-hmm. He's an old.
Here's
pope.
Black Pete's birchen stick.
That's when he beats children. With.
Yeah, there's a little stick that it comes with, so he can hit people.
You think there are college students that are like, I'm doing this for tradition?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, there is. Yeah. There was even, it was on the, oh, wow, what distaste.
They're 18, 19, 20-year-old kids, and they're like, I don't see the irony in this, so I'm going to do this just for tradition, like how we have Christmas fish on Christmas Eve.
Fish? What?
Right? Don't you do that?
No.
I do, yeah.
We do dress up like Black Pete, but we don't have fish.
Well, I think that you're not looking at it because look at this toy that they've made. It's basically a Lego guy dressed. It's a Lego guy dressed like Black Pete, who's a Santa slave.
No.
And they distribute this to children, so I don't think they look at it ironically. To be honest with you.
They look at him like, I sure hope he doesn't have
the outside world looking at them.
I hope he doesn't have a birchen stick for me, is how they look at him. Look, there's Santa with a basketball and a book to bring
I'm sorry, that's Black Pete's basketball.
He's going to give it away. Black Pete's misbehaved this year.
Well, you didn't listen to the Christmas episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave, did you, Sal? So you don't know about Krampus, the evil.
The Krampus?
No, I heard the songs that you guys sang.
Somebody made me a Krampus picture. Did you see this one?
I didn't, man.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Oh God.
Wow.
What the shit is that?
Krampus is a demon, a Christmas demon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
I think
amazing.
That's an Austrian.
Who drags children to hell.
This is a small white girl with blonde pigtails Are you chained or is she chained?
No, I think I'm chained. I'm chained because
you are.
Well, it's not me. It's Krampus.
You're literally but you're the face of
you.
Krampus.
Right? They put my head on Krampus.
So it's you
with the horns coming out.
Okay, she's on her knees.
Right.
You're behind her. You're jamming your foot into the middle of her back.
Sure.
But you're holding onto the two pigtails, ripping her head backward.
Yeah.
As she holds onto her head and rides in pain.
Right.
And you have horns and a long tongue coming out.
Yeah.
What is this? How is this?
Because we've talked about Krampus and how fucked up it is. Like that's somebody's Christmas tradition. Krampus.
Whose Christmas tradition is this?
Some weird country. And that's what Krampus does.
And he beats children.
He tortures, drags them to hell if they're not good. They don't fuck around.
Yeah, he literally drags them to hell.
I forget where it is, but somebody made this.
I'll look it up real fast for you. So
we'll put it up on.
Is that still today, believe, or is that like an old thing?
I think it's ongoing.
Oh, that's
so somebody made
ludicrous.
That's right. So these are some. Let's not forget, boys, that this episode is a commercial for the live show.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So let's keep throwing that in there like an infomercial.
Krampus is a beast-like creature from the folklore of the Alpine countries, thought to punish bad children during the Yule season. He is said to capture particularly naughty children in his sack and carry them away to his lair. He has his roots in Germanic folklore. Traditionally, young men dress up as a Krampus in Austria, southern Bavaria, South Tyrol, North Friuli. I think there's a bunch of countries I don't know if they exist anymore.
But is there a counterpart? Like, is there like the good? That's the evil part to bad kids. So is that like, okay, if you're bad, Krampus is going to take you. But if
Saint Nick, I think, comes if you go.
Santa Claus.
Oh, so there's like an evil.
Like we have, in this country, we have Santa Claus, and he really does double duty. He'll put coal in your stocking if you're bad, or bring you presents if you're good.
Coal,
yeah.
in your stocking.
Yeah.
He
doesn't drag you away. He doesn't beat you on sight.
He's about to murder the child.
Yeah.
Well, everything's sanitized in this country, so.
Jesus. But so what about the kids who couldn't afford to get gifts then? But they were good kids.
Well, they're not
getting beaten.
Well, no one got dragged to hell. So nobody blew the whistle on that whole thing? No one ever got dragged to hell in those countries. They didn't piece it together like, hey, guys.
A Google search of Krampus will show you the costumes that go on in other countries.
Oh, my God. What is it like
like a Krampus parade.
There he is, yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine you leave cookies out and that's you're waiting for Santa Claus and old Krampus shows up?
Let me ask you a question too. Until Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, the kid's not sure who he's getting.
You have 364 days.
Oh my God, it's a chain again.
He's living a change, getting his children to hell.
Why would parents instill that in So wait, so up until Christmas Eve. Oh my God.
Well, Sal, you'll be happy to hear this. In the 20th century, Austrian governments discouraged the practice. In the aftermath of the 1934 Austrian Civil War, the Krampus tradition was prohibited by the Dollfuss regime under the Fatherland Front. Long story short, there's been public debate in Austria in modern times about whether Krampus is appropriate for children. They're debating it.
So it's up for debate.
Let me set that.
He's forcing this woman to blow his Krampus fucking balls.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Whoa.
That's a grown
That's
woman.
like Joe Schmo putting the black balls in her mouth.
Yeah.
So let me set the tone for you. I'm Austrian. Give me a name.
Sal Vulcano.
Sal Vulcano. I'm 5 years old.
The Volkrampus.
They must start to get anxiety like December 1st, right? So it's December 24th. It's about 8 o'clock, right? First of all, they're not even enjoying the holiday season because they don't know what their fate is until that morning. They're either getting sodomized and dragged to hell or getting a fire truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't know until...
I would be like, let's go ghost, even Santa. I don't want to risk getting sodomized for this truck.
Well, does he... Santa Claus, you have to wait till the next morning. Usually 6 o'clock in the mornings or early, you can get up. Does he just snatch you at night? The Krampus? Does he just, he come in and he's like... because you have until tick tock until 6 o'clock. For
all right,
Santa
guys,
Claus.
brush your teeth, leave the cookies in case it's Santa. Get in bed. I may or may not see you tomorrow morning. You may have a gift, you may not have.
Right, and how about the parents that use Krampus as a tool and just I'm
awesome.
real disappointed in you, Billy. I don't want you getting taken to hell and raped by Krampus. This is not what I want.
Wait, did you say Krampus or Krampus?
It's like what we do now. If they had cell phones, and the kid's acting up in a Target, be like, I have Krampus's number on my cell phone. I will. Krampus is watching you right now.
Right.
But it's like, like they get waking up, they're groggy, and they like open their eyes, and it's fucking Krampus.
And tell me if you did.
You hear the rattling of the chains.
You're definitely dressing like Krampus, right? Creeping in the room and like dragging him violently out of the bed.
Oh my god!
So somebody made a photo of me as
demon.
Krampus.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We'll put that up online too.
Props to that person who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Krampus.
So we have quite the Los Angeles adventure ahead of us.
Yeah, maybe there'll be special
guests. Right.
There might be some fun special guests.
We're going to work on some fun shit.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
How do you qualify exactly as a space monkey, Q? What does it take to, is it just you're on the show and you're automatically an honorary space monkey?
I think so, right?
Seems to be the way it goes, right?
That's the best way to do it because it's very inclusive of everybody. And we here at Space Monkeys love two things. Hot button topics.
Yeah. Like Krampus.
And inclusivity.
Is that a word?
I'll buy it.
I was just on Twitter yesterday, and I just happened to talk to somebody who, to look up her name real fast,
right?
Who knows a very a guitarist who I love, huge fan.
Okay.
And even now, even after like having this show for years and being on TV, it still never occurs to me that I can contact somebody and maybe they would be interested,
right,
to be on the show. Like I feel like I always have to well, if I know somebody or they know somebody,
sure.
So this person, he's a guitarist. He lives in Texas. His name is Rusty Cooley.
Rusty Cooley.
Never heard of him, right?
No.
He's he's like a shredder type. Super. I mean, I've never seen anybody play faster than the guy.
Really?
Yeah. Madison L.M. Bond. She's a Twitter.
She knows him.
Follower and knows him. Yeah. And put me in touch with him.
Get out. So now you're talking to him.
Yeah. We could be.
Where does he live?
Texas.
I was just in Texas.
Oh.
What?
You never did anything for me.
What are you going to do? Like, you're going to have a jam with him?
Yeah, that's exactly it. No, I figure you could call him and have him on the show.
Oh,
we could talk about, maybe, I know he gives guitar lessons online and stuff, but I look quite often and he doesn't seem to really play anywhere that much though.
How old is he?
Like he doesn't, young guy, like maybe 30s, early 30s.
How'd you hear of him?
I don't know. I think it was one of those things where I was like on Amazon, like if you like this, you might like this. And then, just, bought an album. And I was like, wow, I like Rusty Cooley.
Like, well, I like
I'm a cool head.
Yeah. But yeah, so he could be on Space Monkeys, right?
Sure.
The Space Monkeys show where anything goes.
Anything goes. Mm-hmm. Anything can happen.
Right, you said it doesn't look like he performs a lot?
It looks like, according to, I'll look it up right here.
Because he might be rusty, but it's cool. I had to do it. I knew it.
Let's see. He gives lessons, but let's see if he's playing anywhere. What would that fall under? That would fall under
Rusty Cooley.
He gives lessons or guitar lessons?
Guitar lessons.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like
yeah. He signs at places. I come down to Rusty.
You're like hire him. He comes over now. He brings a guitar. He puts it on. He's like, "Listen, you got to listen to your parents."
Let's see. Maybe he's in Day of Reckoning. It seems like there's a band called Day of Reckoning here. They're making a debut. That's in Houston. So if you're in Houston and you want to, Rusty Cooley's Arpeggio Madness, huh?
Arpeggio Madness?
Yeah. Wait, I just.
The hell's an arpeggio?
God damn it, arpeggio?
Yeah.
It's like you take a scale and it's like the first, third, fifth, seventh note. It's like da na 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 na.
Yeah.
Like that's an arpeggio.
Okay, cool. So Arpeggio Madness.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Crazier than that?
Yeah. Wow. A little bit crazier than that. Yeah. I didn't really do it. It's just. Wait a second. It's going to be released. So maybe that's an album. I got to brush up. I'm a little rusty on Rusty, Sal. Kaboom! That's
the sort of wit we're going to be bringing in.
Yeah. Buy your tickets
Expect
now.
way more of that.
$20, kids.
$20.
Thelovitz.com or csmod.com.
So anyway, yeah, if you're a Rusty Cooley fan, you could you do a lot worse than eventually see him on Space or hear him on Space Monkeys. Right, exactly.
Or tell him, Steve Dave. I don't think Walt would be opposed to.
I don't know if it's his kind of metal though.
Yeah?
Yeah, hold on a second here. Let me like, well, it's more,
oh, yeah. Yeah.
That might be crazy.
Yeah. Cool. I don't know.
Right?
How long we been recording, Ming?
Almost half an hour. So,
so we should talk more about the show, unless about Rusty Cooley.
yeah, no,
Talking up
February
all our time.
2nd, 2013 at 10 p.m., right after Hollywood Babylon, which goes on at 8.
Right.
Hey, if you're going to Babylon, you might as well just stick around and stay
that's
for the show.
thing.
Might as well.
It's hardly, I mean, another $20 is really nothing.
No.
I mean, it'd be a complete fucking asshole not to do it.
Seriously, I mean, when is your next chance going to be to see two Impractical Jokers who are taking the nation by storm, as far as I can tell?
Right.
And, me.
Bryan Johnson of Comic Book Men, who is taking the nation by storm. Yeah.
I'm on TV. Why would you not want to meet me?
Right. And we're not snobs.
No. Then you got two members of Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Any way you look at it, or two members of the Tenderloins Podcast.
The Tenderloins, right? That's
Like,
right.
this is crazy. Any way you slice this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that Venn diagram, the one with the little overlapping circles and shit, and you guys are right in the middle.
There we go. We're all right there. This is great. I'm excited because last time we did a show there with Ian Morris of the In-Betweeners fan, and we had a great time.
I haven't heard that, but I was a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do.
Is there a chance that Staci Patella will be up on stage at any point to say hello?
Not in hell comes the answer.
I'll have Krampus come drag her up.
Krampus.
He brings her up in shackles.
Oh, that would be great. Like Staci in a bikini getting dragged, like high heel boots getting dragged up by Krampus. She's like, no, Krampus, no.
We're not saying that's going to happen, but we're not saying it's not going to happen either.
Yeah.
Depends how many roofies we can stuff into Staci pre-show.
Could you imagine that's why we roof here? She's not even in a bikini. She was just to drag her up on stage so people can see what she looks like.
Right.
People don't know who you are? Or they know who you are, but they don't know what you look like?
Or sound like, apparently.
Oh, you've never spoke on this mic?
Very far off.
Okay.
Very far off the mic. Yeah.
All right.
You got this. Is that some of his
This is a little Rusty Cooley.
Right.
No, Ming, I hope I don't fucking fall prey to, let's see. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I hope we don't.
Okay, you gotta wait till his guitars kick in to really get it,
Now, is this just him playing alone at his house?
No, it doesn't look like he's in his house. It's like a video, like a musical video.
Yeah, like he's in a warehouse.
Like one might see on MTV.
Sounds like the beginning to like
telling me?
sports.
I mean, it's like there's a lot of his music that doesn't have words. There's no lyrics.
Right.
It's just a lot of like what people used to. I don't think he's so much as like neoclassical fusion, where he makes a lot of music on like classical music. I'll jump ahead to like one of his solo. Let's
go.
Did we hear an arpeggio yet?
Here we go.
Like, I mean, look at the guy's head, Staci. It's insane,
Holy
right?
shit. I see.
Yeah, the reflection. Wow.
Hold on. This is pretty impressive. I'll play this and then I'll leave you alone about Rusty Cooley.
It's all right, buddy. It's your show, too.
All right.
Really
Well, here you go.
Wow.
All right, go Rusty.
So why isn't he like a guitarist to every band?
Here's the thing, man. Shut up, Rusty. Here's the thing about these guys is they can't get enough of a following because not that many people like to listen to like shredding. Just sit there, go to a concert, listen to shredding. Mostly guitar players and people who are real into that type of music. So what they do is like you'll get guys that are awesome guitar players. Like there's a guy, Tony McAlpine, phenomenal. Like it's unreal how good he is. And that piano too. And he'll play for, who is he playing for? I think it was like Michael Jackson. No, Justin Timberlake.
Really?
Like he'll play in Justin Timberlake's band or this guy, Marty Friedman. I think he played for Michael Jackson for a while or somebody. And that's what they do, I guess, to make money. And then they can go and do their own projects where, Like, I mean, it's unreal how fast the guy plays.
Yeah,
and it's just like that kind of technical playing is just astounding. Like, it's what I wanted to do when I was young. Like, I would have loved to have been able to play like that. But since I, was born to hate myself and have no self-esteem, like, you get to a certain point, then you're like, I'll never be able to do this. So why would I keep trying?
Is it too late?
Nobody said that to Rusty Cooley. 45, probably too late. I'm on a downslide as far as like,
but these are fingers.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like, but the coordination and stuff, I would imagine that like it slows as you get older.
Didn't you get through
Rusty's
BioShock?
Young man.
Didn't you get through BioShock without dying?
Yeah, I
did.
There you go.
So what the fuck, bro? You can't get more hand-eye coordination than that.
It's true. It's the same thing.
It is.
It's probably harder to get through BioShock.
I'm better than Rusty Cooley.
Rusty Cooley. Remember how obsessed you got with BioShock for like a month? It was
I mean, there was nothing else. I got so consumed with it, I almost got the chain tattoo on my wrist. Remember?
Right. Thank you kindly.
Yeah. It was you that was like, dude, no, don't do it.
Was BioShock the one with the girl and the alien or something like that?
It was a little girl with a giant guy in the suit.
Yeah.
The Big Daddy.
The first time like Xbox rolled out, you got it. You went to your house and watched it. We were like blown away.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. We watched it. It was nuts, man.
No, I identified with it. I was like Big Daddy and
Right.
Sage's little sister. Oh, you know what she did yesterday? Almost made me cry.
Okay.
Like, it really made me tear up. She kicked me in the ball so fucking hard. No, I was at Pam and Edgar's, and she was eating dinner with them. She's like, in the dining room.
Right.
And I walked through, and she asked me for something, so I got it for her. And then, like, when I left the room, I heard her say to Pam and Edgar, she goes, "Dada loves me."
Oh.
And oh my God, it was so fucking touching because, like, for me in that moment, like, nobody loves me, Sally, you need to understand this. So for me in that moment, I was like, she tells me she loves me all the time. Like, she wakes me up in the morning, she'll be like, "Love you," go to school, and she'll always check on my leg and shit. But for her to like reaffirm it to somebody else while not in my presence, I don't know. Maybe my life is fucking that empty, but like,
Dude, anyone would feel
like
that.
it really, I was like, oh my God, like it made me get misty and shit.
Oh, good, man.
I'm not that fucking empty of a vessel
Krampus
anymore.
Is not visiting her.
No way. Krampus fucking better steer clear.
It's Krampus, dude.
So yeah, anyway, that was
Krampus.
Wow.
that was my moment of the year where somebody made me feel good.
Wow.
So yeah, Sage, Rusty Cooley, and us in LA.
That's in LA.
February 2nd, 2013, 10 p.m., John Lover's Comedy Club.
Don't miss out. For fuck's sake.
I mean, there's really no reason. I mean, you're going to spend $20 on. Think of this shit, the nonsense, the meaningless stuff that you spend $20 on every week.
Right.
This is as meaningless as anything else. So why not?
Yeah.
Why not spend it on us?
$20.
Sure. Absolutely. And we're who knows?
We're addictions.
And we're not even doing it. We're just doing it to have a good time.
What if fucking Sal's sleep apnea mask falls off one night and, we lose him?
Right.
That could be your last chance to see him.
Could very well be.
I mean, would you pay $20 to see Elvis today? Of course you would. If someone's like, I'll get you could
If
still
you had the chance to go back.
Right. Of course.
Today, even if they were like, "Oh, Elvis didn't die. Do you want to go to his concert or do you want to go to Impractical Jokers show?" You know where I'd be.
Yeah, I might not be at that show though. I might be Elvis.
You wouldn't be there. I would be there to see Sal and the rest of the Jokers, I guess.
Yeah.
Still, I would be there.
So so this is exciting.
Yes.
Michelangelo was going to do a live
Right.
painting of the ceiling of the John Lovitz.
Right. You'd pay $20 to go see that.
Pay that.
Now, you're not talking about Michelangelo Batista, another shredder that I'm into, are you?
No, I was
You're talking about the regular
Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo?
The Ninja Turtle.
Oh, the turtle. Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah, so everybody, TCB in a flash, go to the show, $20, February 2nd,
Right.
2013, 10 p.m.
Should we give him one more topic to make this more like a podcast instead of an infomercial, or do you want to?
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let's.
I got a tattoo in New Orleans.
I saw that. I saw that. Where did you get it? What was it again?
I got an Electric Ladyland where we got our tattoos last time. Mm-hmm. Remember where that guy fucked up Sal's?
Yeah. Poor Sal.
Bailey.
You mean, are we talking about the Crooked Cross?
New Orleans. Yeah, the outline of New
There it
Orleans.
is.
Now, when you sobered up, were you like, all right, still, get out of here?
No.
Really?
This was like 2 PM. Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, on a good day. Yeah.
Look at you, man. You're getting a sleeve going there, son.
I am, right?
Now, was that an impulse tattoo, or had you planned this?
It's something I had said for a while, which was if I get another tattoo, I want it to be Staten Island related. Or just indeed what I ended up getting, which is the outline of Staten Island. So it was something, it was pulling the trigger was all it was.
Okay.
On an idea I've had for a while.
All right, did you have to explain to the guy like what Staten Island was? And
Yeah, he didn't know anything. He was really intense into tattoos and stuff like
Right.
that. So, I mean, this took him less than 10 minutes. It was like, bzzz,
Okay.
and he was done. But he did a really good job with the detail and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's some fine line work right
Yeah,
there. So
and he pulled it off. He got it. So there we go. So but he did. I wanted to get your opinion on this.
Go ahead.
But you weren't there. Was he was saying flip it like that? Because you know how that's a map of Staten Island that everybody knows. Like I got it so I could see it. You know.
Yeah, I think you always do it so you can see it.
Yeah.
But
He
for you,
said no. He said most people do it.
So other people can see it.
So
other people can see it.
Yeah, he's like you want to do it so that the South Shore is down here, so that when when your arm's down, people can recognize it as Staten Island. But I was like, well, then my entire life I'm going to see an unrecognized.
Well, put it this way: if you got like a lady, like a pinup lady on you,
Well, he's got Sage right there.
yeah.
right. That's
And I did get it so that
others.
yeah.
Other people could see it.
Holy shit! I've never seen that.
Real what?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
See this one?
No.
Never seen that one either, huh? That one? Never saw that one either, Stace?
Should I know the reference? I don't know the reference.
No,
This reference?
No, that.
This reference? Oh, you probably wouldn't.
Okay.
T21 is trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome, which is what my niece has.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Suzanne got one too. A little nod to her. And since she likes horror, I got it so it looks like
Oh,
it's
cool,
carved in
cool.
and shit.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. We watched horror movies yesterday.
What'd you watch?
We watched, Close Encounters we started out with, which isn't too horrific.
Really a horror movie.
Then I tried to watch, what were we going to watch? We're going to watch something scary and Suzanne wouldn't allow it. So we ended up watching Grizzly.
What about Bear?
Yeah, that bear. Remember Walt talked about it. He said he went to see Jaws. Jaws was too heavy. And they went to see Grizzly, which was a ripoff of Jaws, and even that was too much. Grizzly is basically a bear, like a shot of a bear roaring, then a person's arm flying through the screen. Always in plaid too, because they're in the mountains. It's incredible. Like you go back and you watch those 70s movies, and I'm like, how do I have ADD now? But I could sit through that shit then. Like, there's so much story where, like, a movie like that is 2 hours long. Or like,
Grizzly's 2 hours?
It's crazy how long it is. Towering Inferno, Earthquake, so much backstory. Airport 77, Airport 76, like all those airport movies. There's so much backstory to it. And I'm like, wow, I must have been a very patient little kid when it came to that kind of shit.
Tower Inferno's that's one with Steve McQueen, right?
Yeah.
It's a tough watch nowadays.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
man.
I tried to watch it like, oh, this is going to be cool. Like, Steve McQueen is a fire chief. How does this get better than that? And then I was like, oh, God.
Yeah. There's a movie, it's called, I think it was the late 70s, early 80s, Smash Up on Interstate 57 or something like that. Yeah. And basically you're waiting the entire movie and through all its backstory for the last 10 minutes where it's like a car crashes where like there's like 135 cars involved or something. I'll look it up while you're giving the information one more time. About our
February 2nd, Saturday, February 2nd, 10 p.m. at the John Lovitz Podcast Theater. $20. Sal Vulcano, Brian Johnson, Brian Quinn.
There's gonna be fun to be had, laughs, drinks.
If you get there early enough, you could see me and Sal sucking on Ralph Gorman's nuts. It's going to be real exciting to meet him for us.
We're going to take a nut each.
They're black. Yep. So I'm sorry. Smash Up on Interstate 5. So it was very realistic, since there is an Interstate 5.
Wow, they nailed it down to a locale. Mm-hmm. All right.
Actually, it says a disaster movie opening with an enormous multi-crash on the California highway. Maybe I don't remember it as well as I thought I did. What year was this? 76. And I was 9.
All right. I'll
Give me
forgive
fucking
you.
breaks, Sal.
I've been watching.
Got Rusty Cooley on the brain over here.
You got Kool-Aids. I've been watching Westerns.
Would he say that? Like if he contracted HIV,
Kool-Aids.
yeah, and then went around like how some
I don't
people
think
are.
he'd be that jokey, like jovial about it.
Well, some people do that, like they
Well, you're drinking
purposely.
the Rusty Kool-Aid, though.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
He can do that.
Yeah, I could give you puns all day long. Just let me know.
All right, that's what we're going to be doing, an hour of puns up on stage.
Just nothing but puns. All right, so how's that? Oh, good. We gave him the extra topic.
And a possible video of me doing an Impractical Joker like
shoot in L.A.
We'll shoot in L.A.?
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
We're going to have some even more surprise. I'm going to put my mind to this. We'll have some fun stuff.
Right.
Maybe we'll do some audience stuff. We'll do something. It'll be fun.
If you can come to the show and you don't come to the show, I mean, just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Just kill yourself if you miss this show.
Well, your sense of adventure is already dead.
Back that up, but you should come to the show.
If you can come and you don't, I hope the reason you're not coming is you're killing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and not agree with that, but also I want you to come to the show badly.
I was, one time, Sal, I was, just for the hell of it. Sometimes I'm like, why don't I do these things? I wasn't, trim. And I was going to go to, not Hollister, what's that other, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Okay.
And in the Grove, they have a guy, like a young guy, who stands out in front with just jeans on, shirtless, as like the greeter.
Yeah, as a live model.
Yeah. As the greeter. And I was going to go tell him like, hey, they need you inside. And I was going to take my shirt off.
Oh, man.
And be the greeter. Me and Lynch were going to do it. And I don't like looking back. I'm like, why didn't we do it? Like, I can't remember what the reasoning was, but it would have been fucking pretty great.
Abercrombie should do that. They should really do that. That would get press and it would get more people in the store.
45-year-old fat dude. Like, come on in. I remember the last time I went in there and I was like, this is probably the last time I can shop here. I was like, why is this music so loud?
It's too late already.
How am I supposed to shop?
They have a new one now.
Too late already.
It's called maybe Hollister. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, there's Hollister too.
It's dark there's no windows and you don't know it's a store. It looks like a bungalow.
Yes.
On the outside.
Right. And then you can't see in. You don't know what it is exactly. There's no signs and you go in and it is a dark, just like railroad type of runway on both sides, and you just go from room to room. They're little small compartmentalized rooms, and the music's blaring and it's pitch black.
Yeah,
and you just don't. It's just really, really strange.
And I remember I went there one time. This is going back maybe 8 years, and it's mostly a teenager type place.
Yeah.
Teenagers, very early 20s, and the person told me they're like it was co-ed dressing rooms. And I was like, I may never leave this. But unfortunately, it was like, you're allowed to go into the room, but then there's separate rooms within,
Right. It's not just
So I went back to
trooper showers.
showers.
Yeah. So I just went back to crawling into the ceiling. Figured it out
Most
that way.
places are co-ed, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I was, I went to, when I went to that Ricky Gervais thing,
Right.
we went to a bar. It was right next to the bus station. I can't remember what it was called, but I was like, where's the bathroom? Like, oh, it's right there. And it was a co-ed bathroom. I wasn't so sure how I felt about that.
Bear Burger
couple
does that too.
nightclubs had that too. Weird. But there's urinals and it's still like, did you ever hear the one where you go into the bathroom in the stall, you close it and you can see out, but they can't see in? Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah, there's stalls and you can see everyone. It just looks like clear to you. And you see them walk by, talk, everything. But
So
they can't
I'm
see
dropping a deuce
Yeah.
and I can watch people.
Yeah.
You know what you should do as a Practical Jokers? Go in there, flip the door around. So cues on the bowl.
Do you remember that time you and Mosher came in the bathroom? I was taking a dump, and you knew I was in there, but he didn't. You started banging on the door.
Did I?
And he looked over at you. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, you remember? I don't know if you remember. That was back in the old office.
No, I don't remember
And
that.
Mosher was just like, "What the fuck?" Well,
I do remember, though, in that old office, Carol coming to me and asking me because there was like after hours the night before, someone had burst out of the men's bathroom naked and run out of the building, right? Yep. They just ran right out the building. And the
cleaning lady. It was
the cleaning lady swore it was me. It was me. No doubt in her mind, right? It was me.
This guy, right. You would account for like your whereabouts and shit like that.
I actually had to defend myself. Yeah, it wasn't good enough that I was like, are you nuts?
Yeah, until there was a description of the male who ran out of the bathroom. He was naked, except he was wearing a pair of wingtips.
Yeah, wingtips, yeah.
And that was when we knew it couldn't have been you, but still.
Yeah.
Cleaning lady swore it was you, though.
Swore it was me, yeah. And those wingtips are what saved me.
And that was just drunk shenanigans, or did he have to get out of there quick for some reason?
I don't know. It was very early. It was like 6:30 or something.
Yeah, we had
it wasn't
no idea.
like
what was going on.
Fucking bastards. Had to defend my good name. So anyway, yeah. February 2nd, and you go to spacemonkeyspod.com.
It'll link through
the
website.
Or thelovitz.com or csmod.com will be linked on all three.
So many .coms you can go to, and $20 is such a small price. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna make it worth your $20.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
That's what? That's only $3. Wait, how? Like 30 cents a minute, something like that.
Something like that.
For fuck's sake!
Oh my god, I'm disgusted.
And you know we'll do more than an hour if they let us.
We'll go until they shut us down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Q&A afterwards a little bit.
Ask anything.
Anything you want.
This is going to be a shoot from the hip, fast and loose,
right?
Fun time.
Mm-hmm. We'll drink a little on stage.
Drink a lot on stage.
That'll be magic.
Cool. All right.
You want to give us peace assholes, Staci? 2 words? No.
But to answer your fears, there will be a regular Tell 'em Steve Dave this Friday as well.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that.
That.
It's doubly good this week.
All right, man. You want to drop the peace assholes?
All right. Peace, assholes.